Chum, what do you want? For I want peace in my life. Atsat, what do you want? For I want nobody to die. Eugene, what do you want? For I want this world to be bright. Kim, what do you want? As I just want everyone to smile.
You know, I went to a party once a while back, and Carrie Underwood was at that party. And they say you should never meet your hero in real life, but I think Carrie Underwood handled it very well. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another episode of Safety with Fat Boy. It is a Wednesday night, June 3rd, and on Wednesday night, it's always What Do You Want Wednesday. We take a break from our normal filming, and we answer all the fans' questions to the best of our ability, to the best of our knowledge, and as honestly as we possibly can for you, the fans. Just always keep the questions coming in. I don't care what the question's about. We'll answer it, as you'll see tonight. I just want to mention two things before we get started. Every Wednesday night, Fat Boy, Del Bell, and myself pick the question that we each think is the most interesting and the funniest question. We write it down on a piece of paper. If we get three different answers, Briber at the end of the show picks one of those three out, and you win a $10 gift card and an autographed picture of the crew. Tonight, we unanimously, all three of us, picked the same exact person, the same exact question. So that person has already won, and we will announce at the end of the show who that is and what question that is. The one other thing I want to mention is on our group page, Safety with Fat Boy on Facebook, we have hit 200 members now. We're actually at 202. We hit number 200 today, and the 200 member was Rachel from Millsboro, Delaware. And as Michelle from Point Pleasant, New Jersey, was our 100 member, she won a $10 gift card, autographed picture of the crew. She has not sent us her address yet. Michelle, send us your address. We just want to send you out your gift card and your autographed picture of the crew. Fat Boy will not come to your house. Rachel, you for being our 200 member have won a $20 gift card and an autographed picture of the crew. Please send your address to me, Del Bell, or Fat Boy. Del Bell's not going to come see you, Rachel. We just want to send you out your gift card. Okay, with all that being said, let's get going because we have a lot of questions to get to tonight. So without any further ado, here's a person who needs no introduction whatsoever. Here's Fat Boy.
The fuck do you want? Welcome everybody to another episode of Safety with Fat Boy. It is Wednesday night where we do our Wednesday night segment. What do you want Wednesday?
What do you want?
The fuck do you want? We have a lot of questions here tonight, but first I want to introduce everybody's favorite one-legged, slanty-eyed Polak, Del Bell.
Hi, everyone.
Say hi. Say hi to the people.
Hi.
Say hi to the people.
Hi, people.
Okay.
How you been?
I'm good.
Haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, like 8 hours.
It's been a while, yeah. Okay, let's get going.
All right. So, our first question comes from Matt in Barnegat, New Jersey. Matt, the fuck do you want?
You know, Matt,
What do you?
you know with the FaceTime and the polos and they're doing the laundry. Matt, what do you want? What you want?
Matt wants to know, why did you smell the sandwich, referring to the night where you used the sandwich as a pointer. So we're going to defer this to you.
You know, Matt, the honest answer to that is, after we're done filming, we always look over the video before we post it. And when we started looking over the video, I was shocked, and I said to Fat Boy and Del Bell, why the hell did I just smell that goddamn sandwich? I have no knowledge of this. I have no memory of this. I do not remember smelling that sandwich until I seen it in the video. So the simple answer from me is, I have no clue what I was doing there.
I think there was vinegar on the sandwich. So he probably got a whiff of the vinegar as he's waving it around.
Yeah, I was thinking he was about to eat the sandwich. I thought he was smelling it to see if it was.
That was a 2-week-old sandwich we were getting ready to throw away. You know how you just smell things sometimes?
He's always hungry.
Next.
Next, we have Teresa from Manchester,
Hey, Teresa.
New Jersey.
Hi.
Teresa,
Teresa, you won't even let us take a picture of you.
Come on,
but you
Tink.
can ask a question. You know, Tink, what do you want?
what the fuck do
What
you
the
want
fuck
from
are
us,
you looking
Tink?
for?
Tink wants to know, why do you have a load in the back of your diaper, referring to the night where I crushed Corona. It's a
It's a
diaper,
diaper, Teresa.
Tink.
That's what you do in a diaper.
You pee, you poop.
Yeah,
you fart. But I'll tell you what, Corona probably died that night because of the load that was in the diaper.
Do you expect anything less of me?
Now there's a question for you.
Next.
No Corona was harmed in the making of any of our videos. Next, we have Carol from Howell. Howell, New Jersey.
Things over in Howell, Cowell.
Carol has a very interesting question for us. She wants to know, so you couldn't just put on the towels so that I didn't have to see you in the diapers again? Referring also to the night where I crushed Corona. I'd like to defer this one to Delmo.
Carol, I think you'd rather see them in diapers. Had they had towels on, I think you would have saw a lot more.
Well, if I can just say real quick, I think when Cowell from Howell refers to the towels, when we were younger, me and my brother would put towels on our fists as boxing gloves, and we used to beat Carol up. And that's, I think, what she's referring to as far as putting on the towels. But Carol,
Gotcha.
they're diapers.
Speaking of you and your brother beating on Carol when you guys were kids, we want you to do a commercial for us.
Could you do a commercial? Next.
Next, we have Melissa from Westville, New Jersey. Melissa, what the fuck do you want?
Melissa.
Where you are?
Again with the question?
Melissa wants to know, what did I just watch? Again, referring to the episode where I crushed Corona. And I think that's pretty self-explanatory, Melissa. You watched me crush Corona.
Melissa, you might be part of the problem if you have to ask what you watched when Corona was dying. Everyone wants Corona to die, Melissa. Everybody wants Corona to die. What did you just watch? Was it the sight of him in a diaper? Maybe you should get a hold of Cowell from Howell, message Melissa from Westville. Maybe you guys should talk. Next.
I don't think that would be a bad idea. Next, we have Kimberly from Deltona, Florida. Kimberly!
Oh! Kimberly!
What do you want,
Hi,
Kimberly?
honey. Hi, it's been a long time, sweetie. How are you, Kimberly?
Excuse me. We're doing a show.
Yeah, I know. I had. All right. Okay, go ahead.
Kimberly wants
What do you
to
want,
know.
Kimberly?
Thank you.
Little validation, maybe? Is that what you're looking for?
He's back with us.
Deltona?
Kimberly wants to know, when is season 3? I'm going to refer this one to you since you know her so well.
Kimberly, by the way, I miss you. How far did we go back, Kimberly? Come on, tell the truth. Every season is 20 episodes, Kimberly. So I'm going to leave this to you to do the math as to when season 3 starts. You cannot use a calculator. Next.
Next, we have JT from Bayville, New Jersey. JT.
Always with her.
JT.
Blah, blah, blah.
You're always
you would be
you're always complaining.
Validation.
Last week you're threatening us with a competitor show.
Yeah, put you in a wheelchair, competitor show. What the fuck do you
He's
want?
always got a fucking problem, this guy.
We ain't playing no more.
I don't know how you've put up with him for so long.
Did you ever think when he was younger, did you ever bathe him in the sink when he was younger?
All the time.
Did you ever think of just
Every time.
for a couple minutes? Yeah.
Every time.
All right, what does JT want?
JT wants to know, why is your happy trail upside down? Most happy trails go from the bottom of your belly button down to the pubic region. Your happy trail goes from the top of your belly button and extends to your chest hair. He's talking to me. JT, listen. The happy trail actually goes all the way down and around and up my back a little bit. If you see, it's a little faint right here. it comes up the back, and he's got the you know, this is a little personal.
Do I got
JT.
some?
Is she
Next.
next we have Mary from Magnolia, Mississippi. Mary,
Okay, Mary,
you're
here's
a
the
problem.
thing. Here's the thing, Mary. You keep being put on the question ban list. I took you off last time, Mary. But Mary,
How many questions she asked us?
Once again, Mary has submitted 7 questions
Seven
into our
questions.
database.
Mary, that's an awful lot of validation.
Number
You know,
7.
you should win a gift card just for asking so many questions. But I can't bring myself to get past that, Mary.
In a perfect world, you would have 7 gift cards.
In a perfect world, you would be a rich lady right now. What does she want now? What does she want?
You'd
this
have a
time?
whole lot of powdered milk in a perfect world. So, Mary, you know what? Fuck that. I'm putting you back on the list. You're going on the question ban. You're going back on the list, and I'm not letting Big T here take you off this time. Mary wants to know Tai One Shoe, referring to leg.
Oh, in the eulogy of next year.
Too
It's a
soon.
little too soon, Mary.
Too soon, Mary.
Next.
Next, we have Charles from Orange, Texas. Charles,
Hey, Charles.
what do you want?
Charles from Orange, Texas. That's our man behind the scenes, Edward Scissorhands.
The fuck do you want, Charles?
You know, we're going to answer your question this time, but we got a question for you, Charles. Go ahead.
Charles wants to know, will these pest deterrents work on people I don't like? I'm going to refer this one to Del Bell. Del Bell, would you like to take this?
Charles. To my right, he's still here. To my left, he's still here.
Can't get rid of us.
Doesn't work? No.
She's tried poison. She tried poisoning my bleach.
I did.
It did not work.
She held a pillow over my face one night when I was sleeping. Charles, we have a question for you, or I have a question for you. How come every time you talk to us, you're in the shower?
I've got a question for you too, Charles.
I didn't see that.
Vagina boob?
What's that?
That's what I'd like
That's
to
the
know.
question.
That's what I'd like to know.
Oh.
Next.
Next we have Laura. Laura from Newark, Delaware. Laura, what do you want?
Biggest fan, right? Laura is our biggest fan. Laura. However, what the fuck do you want this time?
Yeah, what do you
I want to apologize to Laura because, you know, a couple weeks ago we were talking about our biggest fans, and I don't think I gave you enough credit.
No, Laura, you know what?
I was giving credit to Charles E. from Orange, Texas, and I'm a little worried about him. He never submitted a question in this weekend.
Yeah, Charles, are you all right? Get a hold of somebody.
You
Charles,
went from being very annoying.
If you think we will fly down there to make sure you're okay, because you went from being overbearing, I mean, we owe jobs, to we haven't heard from you at all. We're a little worried about. Did the Gators get you down there?
We're worried about you, Charles E.
We love you.
Laura wants to know, what would you do for a Klondike bar? I believe she sent this message directly to Big T. So if you would like to take this one.
Listen, Laura, after everybody found out about me, it's obvious I'll do anything for a fucking Klondike bar. I mean, you know.
I've seen him do some pretty unforgivable things for ice cream.
Nuts.
What nuts?
He likes nuts in his mouth.
What would you do for a Klondike bar?
Would you like to see?
With or without nuts?
Oh, with, of course.
Okay.
Next.
I guess they don't want to see.
No.
Next,
No, we don't.
we have Emily from Newark, Delaware.
Hey,
Emily,
how are you, Emily? Listen,
Emily, what do you want?
Listen, we love you, Emily, but you're looking for a little validation here, I think. We do love you,
We do.
but what the fuck are you looking for?
What the fuck
do
do
you
you
want?
want, Emily? Emily wants to know, was Fat Ass filming
You know,
the
excuse
intro?
me one second. You're a good mother, Emily. I'm not saying that. But you know, we got jobs. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. It's bothering me.
No,
Go
that's-
ahead. It bothered me a little bit.
Yeah, it's bothering me too. What the fuck?
The fuck
Are you asking questions? Like, what do we look like? We look like we sit around and answer questions every Wednesday night or something? What the fuck? Emily wants to know, was Fat Ass filming the intro? If so, why does he have legit penguin feet and posture? She is referring to last Wednesday night.
They weren't talking about me.
I was filming that intro, Emily.
Emily, if anyone has penguin feet, who is it? Next,
we have Fat Man from Manchester, New Jersey.
You? Why would you submit
maybe
a
I should
question?
ask that question.
The fuck do I want?
You submitted a question?
What the fuck do I want?
What the fuck are you looking for? Some fucking validation? You fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, I got a fucking ego problem.
Okay, Fat Man from Manchester, New Jersey wants to know, why did Mrs. Burnitz,
Bitch.
call him a jerk-off? And I'm going to defer this question to Del Bell since you are Mrs. Burnett's friend. Why did she call him a jerk-off?
I don't know why she called him a jerk off. That wasn't very nice to jerk off.
You're a jerk-off.
Am I a jerk? Next, we have Caitlin from Newark, Delaware. Caitlin, what the fuck do you want? We don't hear from you for years.
We don't hear from you for years. We think you're dead, and all of a sudden there's a question.
I don't even know who you are.
Go ahead. What does she want?
Caitlin wants to know, is this real? This scared me a little bit. She's referring to the commercial that I put on earlier today.
Whoa. Come here, man. Yeah, be careful how you answer this, okay? Okay, go ahead.
You're referring to the commercial I did earlier today where I was not forced at all to do a commercial.
Did I answer correctly?
There's nothing wrong here.
Caitlin, everybody has seen him in the diaper. This boy doesn't have one bruise on him. Next.
Temples and kidneys don't bruise. Next, we have Terry from Newark, Delaware.
Hey, Terry, I want to see that guy.
Terry, you're bothering us, Terry.
What do you want, Terry? The fuck do you want? We get a hold of you, you talk to us, you don't talk to us. Now we're getting this question.
The fuck?
What does he want?
Terry wants to know, when's Terry coming to the show? We want to see that guy, Terry.
Are you talking in the third person right now?
Are you on LSD? Are you on
drugs? Do you need us to come down there? Because we can get you help.
Are you on the pot?
Are you doing the
pot?
Terry. Terry, you let us know when you're ready and you can come on the show. You won. We're waiting for you. We don't know what the people won't say.
You gotta tell us.
Next.
That concludes all of our questions for this week on What Do You Want Wednesday. I would like to mention a few things before we close. I was at the doctor the other day, and they tried to help with my eye, my lazy eye. Dr. Lipschitz, he's not just a rabbi. It did not work. It was very ineffective, and
but they did take the extra skin, right?
The extra skin is gone, and it's very painful. The healing part wasn't on my eye.
No.
No, if you look at his eyes now, he's cut out.
Now, look at me.
I am.
Okay.
All right. Our Easter eggs. I want to mention our Easter eggs. So in Season 2, throughout Season 2, in every episode, except for our What Do You Want Wednesday segments and our Behind the Fat Friday segments, there are Easter eggs in every one of those episodes. A few of them have been found, and $10 gift cards and autographed pictures of the crew have been sent out to those people. They are also in Season 1, episodes 17, 18, and 20. And at the end of Season 2, we will be revealing all of these Easter eggs. So I suggest you go ahead and go back, look at our older videos from Season 2 and the end of Season 1 and search for these Easter eggs. Because you could potentially, if you find enough Easter eggs, win enough money to provide your family for the rest of their lives with powdered milk. This is very important, people.
You know, if you would have found all the Easter eggs, you would have a couple $100s right
That's a lot
now.
of
Go
money.
back and look.
That's a lot of money.
A lot of money.
Don't you like money?
Grocery shopping.
It's up to you.
Next, I want to mention our man behind the scenes, Edward Scissorhands.
Edward
Thank
Scissorhands
you.
and Mrs. Scissorhands.
Thank you both.
Thank
You guys from 2,000 miles away. You've been helping us a lot. We're in contact with Edward Scissorhands every single day while he's at work, while we're at work, while he's in the shower. Thanks, guys. You guys
Taking
help
time
us
out
a
of your
lot.
busy
We
day
appreciate
and
you
your
guys
busy
and love
schedule
you
to
guys.
help us with everything that we have going on here. We want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you. And
Okay. So, before we close here tonight, I want to mention that, like I did in the beginning, we have picked a winner tonight unanimously. All three of us have picked the same person of the most interesting, funniest question that we thought was submitted. So, if you will send your address to either Fatboy, Del Bell, or myself, you will receive a $10 gift card and an autographed picture of the crew and a packet of powdered milk. We're sending everybody powdered milk now, too. Everybody gets powdered milk now, too, in this corona crisis. So if you will send one of us your address, JT from Bayville, New Jersey, you have won with the most interesting funniest question tonight.
Yay!
Okay, folks.
took long enough. I'm gonna go handle the thing.
Okay, folks, before I close tonight, I want to mention something real quick on a serious note. What happened in Minnesota was a horrible, horrible crime. The people responsible for that are going to be punished for it. Justice will take over. There's nothing anybody can do that's going to be any worse than what's going to happen to these people who are responsible for that horrible crime once they go to prison, and they will go to prison. Try not to blame an entire religious group or an entire race or an entire occupation or an entire nationality for what a few people do. That's a horrible, horrible thing. It does not help to riot, to loot, protest peacefully. These people are going to get what they deserve when they go to prison. Trust me, they are going to prison. When you act with violence against a whole entire group because of what a couple of people do, you are just as bad as the people who did it. Let's all stick together with this. Let's all not blame an entire group, an entire occupation, an entire race. This was a crime. This was a murder that was committed on video. We've all seen it. We've seen it on Facebook. We've seen it on TV. It was committed on video, blatantly a murder. There's no other way of looking at this. Anybody who has seen anything else besides a murder, it doesn't matter what the color of the skin was. It doesn't matter what the occupation was. And these people are going to be punished for that. Trust me on this. Let's all stick together peacefully with this. Let the justice system take care of it. The United States has the best justice system in the whole entire world. Are there corrupt people out there? Absolutely. But let's not blame everybody for what a few animals do. Everybody join us tomorrow night for another episode of Safety with Fatboy. Pibbity, 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 popcorn play. Let's all stick together and let's all have each other's backs. Have a great night and a pleasant tomorrow.